If You Were the Moon by Purdie Salas, illustrated by Jamie Kim, read by Mrs. Peterson. Hello up there, moon. I'm so tired. I wish I could do exactly nothing, just like you. But I do so many things, child, and if you were me, you would too. If you were the moon, you would hover near your mother. Scientists believe that the moon formed 4.5 billion years ago when a meteorite the size of Mars collided with the newly formed Earth. Rock from Earth and the meteorite splashed into space, and the moon was born. Help keep her in balance. The Earth wobbles as it spins. The moon's gravity, the force that pulls other things closer, reaches out like an invisible pair of hands to steady the Earth. Without the moon, Earth's wobble would be wilder. Extreme swings from scorching heat to frigid cold would destroy most life on our planet. Spin like a twilight ballerina. The moon spins on its invisible axis, making a full turn every 27 days. It also circles around the Earth once every 27 days. Because it spins on its axis at the same speed that it circles the Earth, we always face the same part of the moon. We call the side that never faces Earth the dark side of the moon. Play dodgeball with space rocks. The moon would not be good at dodgeball because it doesn't get out of the way of the meteorites crashing into it. All those collisions have pounded the top layer of the moon's crust into gray, powdery dust. Craters and dents pit its rocky surface. Hide in the shadows. The moon goes through different phases as it orbits the Earth each month. When the moon is between the Earth and the sun, we can't see it because the sun's light is hitting the part of the moon that we are not facing. We call this a new moon. Tease the Earth. Peekaboo. The moon appears to wax, emerge from darkness and grow into a full moon, and wane, shrink from a full moon back into darkness every 29.5 days. The moon does not really grow and shrink. We just see different amounts of the moon depending on the location of the sun, moon, and Earth. Catch and throw, catch and throw. At night, the moon seems to glow in the sky, but the moon is made of rock. Like the Earth, it does not create any light. Instead, the moon catches light from the sun and throws it toward Earth. Challenge the ocean to a tug of war. The moon's gravity pulls on the Earth. As that gravity tugs at our oceans, it creates high tides and low tides. Meanwhile, the Earth's gravity also pulls on the moon. The moon has no oceans or tides, but scientists believe that the Earth's gravity pulling on the moon has caused thousands of small cracks and ridges in the moon's surface. Be a bright alarm clock to wake the night. As daylight fades, the night world awakens. Nocturnal animals rest during the day and hunt, feed, mate, and communicate at night. Owls and ocelots and hyenas and hamsters are just a few of our night world's nocturnal creatures. Light a pathway to the sea. When sea turtle eggs hatch on shore, the hatchlings instinctively scurry toward the brightest light. That is usually moonlight sparkling on the ocean, calling the tiny turtles to their home in the sea. Weave a spell over wonders. The moon inspires artists all over the world. French composer Claude Debussy wrote Clair de Lune for piano. American poet Emily Dickinson wrote, "The moon is distant from the sea." The Baal people of the Ivory Coast craft wooden moon masks for festivals. Wait for friends to visit again. Besides Earth, the moon is the only body in space Earthlings have walked on. 12 astronauts walked on the moon between 1969 and 1972. Neil Armstrong was the very first. Because the moon has no wind, their footprints will stay imprinted on the dusty surface for 1,000,000 years or more. Whisper wisdom from the sky. For centuries, the moon has guided farmers. American growers used to plant, weed, and harvest crops during certain moon phases. In China, people still celebrate the fall harvest and eat moon cakes on the 15th day, a full moon, on the 8th lunar month. Sing Earth a silver lullaby. I hope you enjoyed If You Were the Moon by Laura Purdie Salas, illustrated by Jamie Kim.